Hi, Assalamualaikum. Before we continue for this presentation, I will introduce our team member. Muhammad Hazi, Muhammad Nuzul Fairuz Shah, Fatin Hazika, Nur Azira, and the last one is Nur Haslinda. Hi, my name is Nur Haslinda binti Zulkifli. Today, my team and I will be presenting about impact of online shopping among UiTM EPJJ students during pandemic.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Aziz bin Azman and I am BSF 5A from N Group 5. I want to present about introduction impact of online shopping among UiTM EPJJ students during pandemic. First in introduction is according to the Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission's MCMC annual survey, there were 28.7 million internet users in Malaysia in 2020, with the proportions of online buyers increased from 76.9% in 2016 to 87.4% in 2018. Students made up 12.1% of internet users, with 70.7% of those being college or university students. They advance and expansions of e-commerce shopping websites such as Lazada, Shopee, Alibaba, and Zalora, and other e-commerce shopping website, with attract internet users including online consumers such as students, as educated, a good term in Malaysia e-commerce business. Young people who mostly own smartphones, internet and social media accounts such as Facebook, Instagram and Twitter generally are independent enough to make their own shopping decisions. Studies show the punishing through the internet is preferable among the young generation such as students and professionals, because of convenience, saving time and money. Factors such as product availability, low price, promotions, comparison and convenience, and time consciousness among influencers. Online shopping among students describe the high awareness of e-commerce. The e-commerce consumer survey 2018 among also found that more than half of online shoppers are concerned about security and privacy when shopping online. Concerns regarding security have emerged in terms of credit card found, fake online retailer, banking detail thief, identity thief, and trust issue. Among these threats, fraudulent activity, including credit and debit card, found appear to be the highest concern, according to 63.9% of online shoppers. In terms of privacy, 82.7% of shoppers indicated that they are very concerned about the exposure of their personal details, while 70% are worried about their personal data being misused for marketing purpose. Okay, that's all for me about introduction. Okay, thank you.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fatin Hazika binti Saini and I will continue problem statement and objective part. Many people will be affected by the worldwide COVID-19 epidemic that will last until 2020. Many individuals were compelled to turn to digital media as a result of their social confinement during the COVID-19 pandemic. In today's environment, shopping online is a convenient way to get things done, especially during the COVID pandemic. Students use the internet to buy products or services directly from seller. E-commerce platforms such as Lazada, Shopee, GoShop have a chance to become stronger with the advent of the COVID-19 pandemic. However, there are various factors that restrict students from buying online. For example, some students avoid making online purchases because they are concerned about the quality of the items. Furthermore, students were not sure whether the seller might be using a fake account. Students need to be careful in buying goods online as there are a handful of suspicious sellers like scammers who take this opportunity to make a profit. Students should be wise to choose a trusted shopping platform before making online transactions. The objective of the study on the impact of online shopping among UiTM EPJJ students during the pandemic are: first, to study the pros and cons of online shopping during a pandemic. Second, to determine student behavior through online shopping. Third, to analyze the frequency online shopping among students.
Okay, we continue for significance of study. But firstly, what is significance of study? In the simple term, the significance of study is basically importance of your research paper, which is the significance of study is the section in the introduction of your thesis or paper. The purpose is to make clear why your study was needed and the specific contribution your research made to furthering academic knowledge in your field. So now we proceed for our significance of study in this presentation. Significance of study. With the numerous obstacles brought on by the COVID-19 epidemic, the world as we know it has certainly undergone significant transformation. In any case, at the time that this proposal was prepared, the pandemic was still in full swing, which meant that there was the chance of further alteration taking place over time. Because of this, the purpose of this study is to investigate how the importance of the pandemic has affected the online purchase intent of EPJJ students in UiTM. Specifically, the goal of this study was to examine how students' internet purchasing, their consumption patterns during the COVID-19 outbreak, and the consequences of this impression, in order to better understand how the changes were seen while the crisis was still continuing. Okay, we continue to limitation of study. What is limitation of study? The limitation of study are those characteristics of design or methodology that impacted or influenced the interpretation of the finding from your research paper. Study limitations are the constraint placed on the ability to generalize from the result to further description, application to practice, and related to the utilities of finding that are the result of the way which you initially choose to design the study or the method used to establish internal and external validity of the result of the anticipated challenges that emerged during the study. So now we proceed to this presentation limitation of study. Limitation of study. This study has a number of potential flaws. We only have a few weeks to finalize the proposal and prepare for the presentation session. due to a time constraint. The study's primary goal is to examine the impact of online shopping on UiTM EPJJ students during the pandemic. However, we are limited in our ability to gather the data from students face-to-face, and we also lack access to the frequency needed to assess the student behavior throughout the pandemic. It is also difficult to discover a relevant article for the study.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Azira. I will be presenting about previous study of online shopping. During COVID-19, online buying is a convenient option for those who are too busy to purchase in person. It is also a good idea to be aware of the ease of internet buying. Online purchasing has been researched by the author Ahmad in 2002. The term online shopping refers to the practice of making purchase through a retailer's website in an electronic format. As a result of internet purchasing, customers may now pick from a wide range of items and services. According to Simon and Sarah in 2019, 80% of Malaysians have made an online purchase of a product or service. The convenience provided by websites such as practicality, as well as the ability to save time and energy, has increased purchasers' willingness to make online purchases in the first place. In 2017, according to the Malaysian Communication and Multimedia Commission (MCMC), online shopping ranks 11 among the top 15 factors that influence Malaysians' access to the internet and their ability to purchase goods and services such as hygiene products, medicine, cosmetics, and financial investment and industrial services. Students throughout the world have been forced to leave their classrooms and college as the coronavirus continues to spread, infecting more than 60% of the world's student population, according to UNESCO in 2020. Lockdown and social alienation are the only options available to consumers when it comes to where they may purchase. This has resulted in a shortage of space and a restriction on the area. Changes in mobility and a lack of mobility have taken place in the last few years. All aspects of daily life, including work, education, and commerce, have become localized. As a result, customers have more freedom in terms of time as they don't have to adhere to certain timetables for going to work, school, or shopping, according to Shed in 2020.
Assalamualaikum to Mr. Izzat. My name Muhammad Nuzul Fairusha bin Muhammad Noor, and I want to explain about my group project, which is titled Impact of Online Shopping Among UiTM EPJJ Students During Pandemic. So I will explain about the methodology for this research. So for methodology, these are 4 types of methodology that we use, which is first, respondent of the study. So for the respondent of the study, the sample for the survey will consist of 30 respondents of mixed gender who will be chosen at random. The respondents are EPJJ students from several faculties at UiTM. They were between the age of 21 and above. For the second is an instrument of the study. To collect information from respondents, a questionnaire will be provided. The questionnaire will be distributed to each student using a Google form that has been designed specifically for the purpose of the questionnaire. Rather than doing it in person, this strategy will be more successful. For the number 3, the data collection procedure. The survey will be given to the study respondent via a Google form link to EPJJ students from various faculties at UiTM. Every student will be given a questionnaire to utilize in completing this research. This questionnaire will be available for 2 weeks for all students to complete by answering online on Google form. For the last one, which is a data analysis method. The data in this study will be analyzed using descriptive analysis. Using Google Drive application, the analyzed data will be transformed from frequency count to percentage and shown in charts. All surveys include fully produced pie charts and graphs to simplify data collecting and make questionnaire-based analysis simple. So that's all from me for methodology, and thank you.